All right. So, I quit sugar, gluten, dairy, alcohol, I guess. And I guess you could say I also did no fap for the whole month of November, so for 30 days. Why did I do this? Like, why would I put myself through the suffering of getting rid of all these little simple pleasures? Well, you're about to find out. So sugar is something which we have every single day. Most people have too much of it. Most people have too much of the refined version of it. And I mean, why would people take too much of something, right? If you know something's bad, and if you know that you shouldn't be taking too much of something, what do you do it? Well, what does a drug addict go back to drugs whenever they know they're not supposed to? Because it feels good, because they get something out of it. But some people, some crazy people, decide they're gonna go ahead and quit it, to stop taking it, and surprise, surprise, I'm one of those crazy people. Now, obviously, there's benefits to, sugar, as well as, drugs, or really anything out there which you're not supposed to take too much of. And there's also benefits to not taking these things. So, for sugar, the benefits of taking it is instant dopamine. So you feel really good when you take it. Whenever you get yourself a donut, you feel really good whenever you order yourself a pizza. It's fun, it's social, blah, 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 right? Everybody knows, because everybody's had some, because it's everywhere, right? What are the benefits of not taking it, of not consuming sugar at all? Well, I mean, apart from fruits, that, we'll talk about that. Not taking sugar, gluten, or dairy. Alcohol, I mean, beer has gluten inside of it, so I just said no alcohol because I don't really consume it and might as well just mention it. When you stop filling your belly, your whole digestive system with this crap, feeding candida, giving yourself huge, bloating issues, and overall just ruining your digestive tract, it gives your body time to heal, the room to heal, which means your body's actually going to be healing. So let's say you had issues with digestion, whatever, you had any sort of issue, whether it's candida, leaky gut, bad bacteria, which is
taking over your brain,
which pretty much everybody has that, by the way. Well, doing 30 days of, cutting it out, it's going to kill off the bad bacteria. It's going to start healing your gut. It's similar to fasting, really. You give yourself room to heal. You give your body time to actually, recuperate into, kind of just all the organs kind of get together and they're like, what's going on here? And they're like, oh, this guy's stopped eating this crap. Oh, okay. Well, great. What are we going to do about it? The main benefits that I found, at least, from the, overall, I'll just say no sugar, but that also includes the gluten and dairy. Well, from no sugar, the main thing is stable energy levels. I wasn't doing keto or anything like that, but my energy levels were a lot more stable and they were higher. So I did feel a lot better. Another thing, improved mood. Very important. Most people kind of just put that aside and they don't really think about it. Most people that eat crap most of the time, people that just make quick meals, microwave meals, or whatever, go out to McDonald's, things like that, they don't really feel that good because not only drained from work, but they're drained because they're not giving themselves real food, which actually has real nutrients. So, whenever you cut out sugar, well, you actually, you're eating less of that, so you gotta replace it with more something else, so more leafy greens, drinking more water, just overall balancing things out. So definitely a better mood, which means, you feel better, you're able to get more work done, and maybe your boss will like you a little bit more, who knows. Another benefit I got from the no sugar was, getting a lot of other people to do it. I got other people to really actually, reflect on their eating habits. Throughout the month, I did mention to people, hey, I'm doing this, by the way, or whatever. They're like, hey, you want some of this? And I'm like, no, sorry, I'm not eating that for the month. And they're going to be like, why? Why would you do that? And, that's when you get to explain it to them. And that's when, even if they don't care, they don't even think about it, you're going to be like a little good virus in their brain. You're going to start growing inside of their brain. They're going to start thinking about it. And the next thing you know, they're walking around talking about the benefits of no sugar, and maybe they do keto or something. Another benefit I got was similar to what NoFap does, it kind of gets you into more self-improvement. So, for me, it got me into journaling. So starting day 6, I journaled every single day until the 1st of December. So I did 3 things. I basically wrote about 3 things. So I will let go of, I'm grateful for, and I will focus on. And then after that, I just wrote about my day and, emptied out my thoughts. This really helps to do in the morning or at night because, you clear out your thoughts. So sometimes, you have all these thoughts in your mind and, you can't fall asleep, or you're running around trying to get all these things done as they come up in your mind throughout the day. If you write it all out and you make yourself a game plan, you're not going to have that issue at all. You're already going to know what to do. So definitely worth trying. I really recommend it. I did 225 days of no porn and something like 113 or 114 days of hard mode. So no porn, masturbation, or orgasm. But overall, I just kind of knew that sugar is not something we should be abusing in refined forms or just taking too much of, because it's in everything. Check your salsa sauce, check your pasta, check anything really around your house. Check your relish, check your, just check what you have around the house. Turn it over, okay? Stop just looking at the marketing. Actually turn it over, look at the ingredients list, find out what kind of sugar it is. Is it fructose? Is it glucose fructose? Is it, corn syrup? Is it white sugar? Is it artificial sweeteners like aspartame, cis-sulfate potassium, sucralose, any of those? Really take a look, because sometimes there's no sugar, but there are artificial sweeteners, and that's worse. Should you do this challenge? Should you even consider it? Well, how do you feel during the day? How do you feel after a meal? Do you have weird spikes and downs? Are you hypoglycemic? If you are, I'd really recommend doing it, because then it's going to help stabilize your blood sugar. And I'd recommend also doing intermittent fasting, so 16 to 8. So I would say have your eating period be from 7 p.m. to anywhere around 10 to 1 p.m., 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., depending on the day. If you have to head out to work, you can make yourself a smoothie. No problem, depends what you want to do. Maybe you go to bed earlier. I really recommend fasting with this, because it's going to really help repair your gut. So if you have energy issues, I would say 100% you need to try this. You need to see how you feel. If you want to go one step further, you can go keto for a month. That's insane, to be quite frank. It's very far from what I do usually. I do consume organic sprouted grains usually, so the fact that I have to cut everything out would be a drastic change. If you enjoy this, definitely smash a like. Drop me a comment. It really helps with the algorithm. And subscribe, because honestly 90% of my viewers are not even subscribed. So if you don't have an account, well, make one. Most of you probably have Gmail. I don't know if you knew that you also have a YouTube account. So just sign in and give me a little subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to get my videos, know when they come out, because unfortunately I don't have a schedule for now. But if I do, you'll know. Alright, see you guys later.